Hello and welcome back to Coin Lady channel. Coinbase was granted a web exchange license by the SEC. Pay close attention, especially if you're a fan of cryptography. An intriguing new development has occurred in the ongoing legal battle between Ripple Labs and the US Securities and Exchange Commission (SEC). Coinbase is currently embroiled in a high-stakes legal battle after receiving a Wells notice from the Securities and Exchange Commission (SEC). According to the warning, the SEC considers it likely that the well-known cryptocurrency exchange has broken securities laws. But you can count on Coinbase to fight tooth and nail. The company is determined to prove the SEC wrong about its claims and has been given the opportunity to respond to the notice. In an effort to comply with regulations, Coinbase has met with the SEC 30 times in the past 9 months to register a portion of its business and resolve inquiries. Even so, the SEC has issued the Wells notice, and the plot thickens with the news that Stuart Alder, ADI, Chief Legal Officer of Ripple, has responded to Coinbase's Wells notice, showing his support for the cryptocurrency exchange. Given that Ripple is currently engaged in its own legal battle with the SEC over whether or not its XRP token is an unregistered securities offering, this backing could prove crucial. Coinbase has submitted a friend of the court brief in support of Ripple's lawsuit, arguing that the case is an attempt to stifle innovation in the industry as a whole. The two are prepared to do battle with the SEC, and the stage is set for an exciting confrontation. Amosai Curie briefs in support of Coinbase could multiply in number if the SEC decides to take enforcement action against the cryptocurrency exchange. However, resolving factual disputes in court could take years and could be too much for SEC Chair Gary Gensler to handle. As we wait for the next development, the tension is building. In light of recent regulatory crackdowns, many market participants in the United States are looking for straightforward market advice as the future of the cryptocurrency market remains uncertain. The outcome of the lawsuit between Ripple and the SEC is expected to have far-reaching implications for how the cryptocurrency market is regulated in the future, particularly with respect to how securities are classified. The business world is at a crossroads. In favor of a ripple effect, John Deaton, the attorney representing the parties, is confident that a decision will be made by the court within the next few weeks. The fact that XRP is not a security will be established if Ripple is successful, which would increase the value of the token. As we wait for the outcome of the legal battle, tension rises. Lawyers in the Ripple v. SEC case have been dropping hints that the legal dispute could be resolved in the next few days, which would pave the way for a summary judgment hearing. Deaton suggests that the crypto community treat the lawsuit as an attack on the digital asset market as a whole, rather than as a simple Ripple issue. The outcome of this case will undoubtedly have far-reaching effects. Defense attorney James Fillon claims the SEC has responded to his client's requests for more power raised in the Bitcoin v. United States lawsuit and the bankruptcy case of Bitcoin lending platform Voyager Digital. Judge Michael Wiles' comments on the significant uncertainties in the cryptocurrency industry were cited in the ruling that Ripple had previously filed in the bankruptcy case involving Voyager. Ripple and the SEC are locked in a legal battle, with each side believing they will ultimately prevail. Meanwhile, the interconnectedness of these various legal battles and their potential impact on the future of the cryptocurrency market adds tension to the story. Such assurance makes a quick resolution highly unlikely. Australian legal luminary Bill Morgan went as far as saying that compromise was no longer possible. Having read the SEC's reply letter, the stakes are extremely high, and the atmosphere is tense. Let's analyze the response the SEC provided now. Evidence from previous cases and their conclusions suggest that their arguments may have far-reaching consequences for the cryptocurrency market. Ripple has been bolstering its fair notice defense with the Voyager case, so this could be bad news. They cite a statement by bankruptcy judge Michael Wiles, who admitted that even regulators have differing views on long-standing uncertainties in the industry. The SEC, however, is not easily persuaded. Some unexpected details were included in their response to the early March brief on supplemental authority in the Bitcoin case that Ripple's filed. James K. Phil, a defense attorney in the United States, claims the SEC. His response was a jumble of seemingly unrelated ideas and citations from two separate court cases: the Bitcoin concurrent judgment and the Voyager bankruptcy plan confirmation order. Nevertheless, the authority claimed that the excerpts provide no basis to reject the SEC's motion for summary judgment. Where then does that cause a wave to be created? It's possible that the court won't buy their fair notice argument. According to the SEC, the Bittner and Voyager cases do not back up Ripple's position. The SEC has been clear that crypto offerings that involve the sale of an investment contract are illegal under current securities law. The outcome of this court case is uncertain. But one thing is certain, the consequences of the outcome could be dramatic for the cryptocurrency market as a whole. A recent innovation in the cryptocurrency market is creating a lot of buzz. One member of the XRP legal community, attorney Jeremy Hogan, has said that the SEC is trying to argue that the Voyager judge did not suggest that the crypto space is facing significant uncertainty, which has prompted a backlash from the XRP community. While this was going on, Johnny Deaton, Bittner's attorney, noted that Justice Gorsuch, who had previously worked for Michael Kellogg's firm, penned the language in support of the Ripple's fair notice defense. Kellogg is the attorney who coordinated the SEC response to the fair notice defense and brief. Many are wondering if and when the case can be resolved through a settlement. Bill Morgan, an attorney from Australia, claims that the SEC explanation for its silence on Ripple's letter regarding the Bittner case has been laid to rest, and according to Morgan, there will be no settlement anytime soon. After breaking the sideways trend that had been in place since the beginning of November 2022, XRP is currently trading at 43.62 cents. The SEC response raises the question, what is it about? In the Bittner and Voyager cases, Ripple Labs had written letters to the SEC requesting supplemental authority. As part of its fair notice defense, Ripple cited the Voyager case, in which the judge found the regulatory situation of the US crypto industry to be unclear. Indicators of a financial crisis. In his article, Judge Michael Wiles discusses regulatory disagreements and other long-standing uncertainties facing the industry. The SEC, on the other hand, claims that neither ruling backs Ripple's fair notice defense and gives no reason to reject the SEC's summary judgment motion. The SEC claims that the defendants fabricated evidence for their fair notice defense by quoting out of context from a bankruptcy plan confirmation order in the Voyager case and a judge's concurring opinion in the Bittner case. However, the regulator disputes this understanding. It's a very intricate legal matter. But one thing is beyond dispute. The SEC response has been met with opposition from the XRP legal community, and the outcome of this battle could have far-reaching consequences for the entire cryptocurrency market. Attorney Jeremy Hogan has weighed in on the SEC response to Ripple's supplemental authority letters in the Bittner and Voyager cases. It's remarkable that the SEC would try to counter the Voyager judge's ruling on the volatility of the cryptocurrency market. Hogan explains that the judge's decision on Voyager is still valid for Ripple. The SEC has issued repeated warnings that the offering and sale of a cryptocurrency investment contract constitutes a violation of securities laws. However, the defendants are trying to get rid of the statement and its potentially game-changing implications. The defendants claim that market participants are uncertain as to whether or not their actions are legal because the SEC guidance is unclear. Attorney Bill Morgan of Australia has pointed out that with the SEC response letter, any chance of a settlement between Ripple and the SEC has vanished. Based on Morgan's analysis of the letter, it appears that a compromise is not likely to be reached. The SEC argues that Ripple's fair notice defense is unconvincing because it is not supported by the Bittner and Voyager cases. Defendants argue these cases show the need for the SEC to issue clear guidelines on how to regulate digital assets. Even though the response renders the Bittner decision moot, Hogan explains, the Voyager judge's ruling is still to Ripple's advantage. Importantly, the court agreed with Ripple that it was not possible for the company to have known that XRP was a security. Uncertainty in the market is a direct result of the SEC guidance. As a result, market participants now want more information about the legality of their actions. As the trial approaches, attorneys from the Ripple community will have a chance to present their arguments and continue challenging the SEC claims. The case's resolution may have far-reaching effects on the regulation of the digital asset industry. The trial's outcome, and the precedents it may or may not set for other cases involving digital assets, will be fascinating to watch. You can count on us to keep you apprised of any new information regarding this or any other case that could have an effect on the digital asset market. Don't forget to subscribe for latest update. See you later, bye.